great today. Wake up, get some cake today. I've been with the dogs, I got this bone you tryna chase today.
You do know what's wrong with you, but you're choosing not to address it because you're scared, and that's okay. I understand that stuff is scary. It's hard to face.
Great today.
Arctic guys are exciting. They're passionate. They have all this. They're like a bright ass burning fuse.
So that shows how important it is, your environment and the people that are around you, the things that are shown to you at a young age.
People like what they like, and people like you said numerous times. They like who is alive, who do you feel is alive, who is not.
So just out the gate, I'm asking. You just heard it. Jack Harlow's new tape. You got a quick preview.
Jack Angelo.
How you feel about it, man?
Jangelo.
On
one hand, I'm glad he didn't just be like, I'm gonna do country now. I hate black people.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Cause you called, you was like, next time I'm about to be country. I told you Jack was gonna hold it down. I told you he was gonna hold it down.
He said in his interview, I'm blacker now. I'm blacker in this album than anything. I didn't run from the blackness. I'm gonna give him that. Mm-hmm. Music itself is not good to me, but he sounds like
He's trying. He's trying to access the soul.
I'm gonna give him that.
Yeah.
He is a soulful guy. I'm gonna give him that, man. He got a soul for sure. He's not no sellout. Like I'm doing country now. This is what I want to do, but I ain't a fan.
So, are you happy? Are you mad that he didn't sell out and do country? Like, I'm
happy he did.
You're happy? Because you swore him and Ian were going to switch.
I knew he would for sure, but he didn't. Ian still up in the air about that one. He been quiet for a while.
Ian will do where the money's at. He has no morals. He has no soul.
He's going to pop out in like a year with hair be long with a guitar in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
And bell-bottom pants.
So here's the thing about Jack Harlow. Jack has been rapping since he was like 8. If you did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been rapping a lot. He loves rap. He loves black culture. So I knew, at least I had real high hopes that he wasn't going to, switch up and do the country. But let me just say this one thing. I agree. The album right now is a little
but I have 2 songs, y'all. I don't know full story. But 2 songs off Monica, I'm not a fan.
But at least he's trying something different, because Aiden made a great point. He could have switched up, did country, did some shit that
he could have easily done
that white people like, but he decided to go the complete opposite and go for soul. Go for soul music.
Because he has a soul.
And he knows that he can lose a lot of his fans for doing that. And he still did that. I commend you, Jack Harlow.
I respect it. Thank you, Jack Harlow.
The music wasn't the best, but hey, I still commend it. I think you can bounce back, though. Honestly.
Thank you, Jack Harlow.
I wanted to address that real quick. Has nothing to do with the episodes, but I just really wanted to address that because I heard this news and it surprised me. And I was like,
you would pivot.
And I'm surprised you didn't listen. I just knew as soon as it dropped, you was gonna have some words to say.
I saw the promo build up. I didn't know it was coming out this weekend. Mm-hmm. I thought it was coming out like sooner.
Yeah.
Later, like now.
Yeah. I feel you. The promo was weird.
This weekend. The promo, the interview you did with the white guy, he's like, I'm black on this album. It's much like people talking about being black, whatever. But
you don't like that?
No, but it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack Harlow, man. He could have pivoted and got a guitar and started talking about NASCAR and his truck and horses, but he didn't. He decided to be a man and stick to his laurels about what he likes. And he clearly is a heavily influenced by black culture of all types, not just rap. This shit sound like D'Angelo. So and the beat section sounds like D'Angelo and that whole that sort of soft, soft shea butter type of music, which is crazy to say from a white man. But shout out to him, man.
I feel you
for sure.
Appreciate it, man. Hey,
he got me making barbershop black power painting music right now. So that's cool, man.
That's what's up, man.
Oh,
yeah, man. If you guys are new, welcome to In the Whip, man. We're on episode 67, right? 67?
68.
Is it 68? I think it's 67. I think it's 67. I think it's 67 today. We on at 67. If you didn't know, I'm Flex. It's Quell. Quell, I see you got the fresh cut, dummy.
Yeah,
looking good. Looking good, man.
Today for the show. Shout out to my barber, Kiko. If you're watching, I think you are. Fan of the show for sure.
Shout out to Kiko. I was about to say, let's get him on here.
Entrepreneurs always welcome on the show.
He local?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if we had to travel or whatever.
I ain't famous. I ain't going Windsor Mill.
All right, bet that, man. Shit, do you want to just jump right into it? You got something to say?
You have anything else in your mind in the world today?
That was the main thing I wanted to talk about.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah. That's all.
I have some more to talk about, actually.
What? Fuck it. Start it up.
So Netflix, this documentary guy, Louis Theroux, dropped the documentary recently.
I think I heard of him.
On the current Manosphere stuff.
Oh, my God.
He interviewed a couple of influencers, HS,
You sat up for this one.
Sneako's on there.
Oh, my goodness.
Jordan Wallen, whatever the hell his nickname is.
Who's that?
Some white dude in Miami do this.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a Lamborghini.
One of those. Yeah, okay.
Myron.
No.
There's a whole section about Myron.
They got an all-star cast on there, huh?
Tate's not on there. Then Andrew Tate turned it down, unfortunately.
Oh, shoot. That would have been the best one.
But if y'all watch an hour and something change documentary of people just embarrassing themselves, thinking they're cool, please watch it. It's called, I think it's called the Inside the Manosphere or something like that. It just came out a couple days ago. I watched it with some friends last night. It was very funny.
So, what are they doing? What are they talking about?
He basically just interviews them, and these people are clout chasers. They can't avoid it. They don't know how to not be on camera doing dumb shit. So he goes around with them, and they live their life, and they explain what they do, and when they try to justify what they do. The funniest part are two parts. With Myron Gaines, number one, where he's with him and his girlfriend at the time. This is recorded like a year ago. Obviously, they're poking up now. And he asks her what she thinks about him saying he'll have multiple wives one day, and he has one-sided monogamy. And she's like, well, I don't know about that. We'll see. And Myron just keeps saying, like, yeah, well, we'll see, but I think we'll do it. Mm-hmm. And, of course, they broke up like 5 minutes later after that. And the white guy talking about Jordan, dude, the same thing with his wife there, where they got kids and stuff. And he's saying this shit to her face. And she's like, you can see on her face how, like, depressed she is. She gave up a whole career to be with a fucking rich influencer, I guess, whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's just great content. I really enjoyed myself watching it. Y'all should watch it too.
Are you talking about the Manosphere documentary?
Yeah. Of course, Nico was on there claiming well, for the first 5 minutes, he was like, I'm not in the Manosphere. Then he was like, oh, I am. Because the guy was like about to leave. He wasn't. So he has that.
Let me talk about Sneeko real quick, man.
One day he must be a Christian.
Sneeko is a lost soul. And you can tell he's been making content since he was a little kid. Yeah. Like, since he was really young. Sneeko always just wanted to be liked. Have people, whatever, talking to him about him. He always wanted to be in the forefront. And now he found his lane with this whole Manosphere stuff. And I don't think he truly believes what he's saying. I really think he's a lost soul.
Anything he says ever. Because he changes his mind every 2 weeks.
But that's because
he hates Andrew Tate.
Because he wants people, he wants friends, he wants to talk to people.
He spent years being Andrew Tate Jr. and now he hates Andrew Tate. It's like, okay, dude. And like,
because he's a lost soul.
One day he's like, I hate women, they're stupid, these whores. The next day he's like, well, we shouldn't be this red pill stuff is dead. Red pill's dead, man.
So why do you think that is?
Because he's a fucking loser. Which is what you said, but nicer than me.
Pretty much.
People pleaser.
Yeah, because he wants friends. He's a lost soul.
And the sad part is he's not, well, he is stupid, but he's not like a idiot.
He's not.
And he's
not
creative.
at all.
He is creative too, but he's like just craving this, like, by any means, I'll be successful by any means. And it's like, you're just doing the worst lowbrow content that you could be. He could have stuck with the smart, intelligent, artistic stuff he did for so long and been fine.
I don't think he would have been fine.
But I can tell you, he would have been fine. He wouldn't be as rich as he is. But
that's what I'm saying. But that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You could tell, like, because I remember when he did that. Like, remember that movie, that Cuties movie that came out, where like the little girls were dancing, and it was like clearly like it was called Cuties. It was like about pageantry or something. Sure. But it was like glorifying little girl pageants, and it was like clearly like some I got you. Yeah. Who watches besides certain people, and he was like defending it. But then in this documentary, he's like walking around with the guy like, he's pointing like underwear ads or like concert ads of women in less clothes, like, yeah, this is what they want you to program your mind with, because this is all sin and they're all Satanists. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? Literally a year ago, you were defending basically Kitty, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So
he does it on purpose.
He's an idiot though, because he ends up burning every bridge he has anyway. He ends up in the same spot
and he's fine with that. Like, he's literally fine with burning the bridges until he's not. But right now,
he's gonna go back and dick ride these people again. Yeah, and the cycle continues.
Mm-hmm. I think it's genius. I just want to say, Sneeko, you don't have to do what you're doing. You're choosing to.
I hope he sees this. That'd be so funny.
Sneeko, you don't have to do what you're doing right now, but you're choosing to, and that's on you. You know, you got to live with those decisions. That's all I gotta say.
Did you want Sneeko on the show?
Huh? I would love to have Sneeko on the show. I would really want to. I want to see the real Sneeko.
I think he stay in New York, so once the cameras come on, he ain't real no more. So we wouldn't even be able to see that.
I want to see the real Sneeko. That's what I want.
I think he live in New York.
Yeah.
So he ain't far. I would love to have him on the show.
Yeah.
We get his audience. We had to be right wing for like a week though to keep him. So you gotta keep that in mind.
Hey man, I think we can do it. How you feel about selective breeding?
So horses, like dogs, like.
So, John Brown, father of NFL star Amon-Ra St. Brown. Does he have a brother, right?
Equinemius St. Brown was also in the NFL. And he had one more brother who didn't make the league, but he was a high-level college football player. 3 football playing, borderline professional or professional brothers. Amon-Ra is like debatably the best receiver in the league right
Yeah,
now.
literally debatably the best receiver.
So, all pro, super good player. And his dad basically was like, yeah, that's on purpose. So I found a woman who athletic profile matched what I wanted to do because his dad was a bodybuilder himself. So he wanted to get athletic kids, and he selectively chose his wife for that.
LeVar said he did the same thing. LeVar says, and he got 2 sons in the league, and one's a professional rapper.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, bro. Is that wrong?
I don't think so.
Part of me wants to say it's not wrong, but it's
part of me feels like
is that considered a taboo?
No, probably it's fucking weird for sure. Just talking about it openly.
Yeah.
The way he talks about it, we're gonna play the video in a little bit. It's a few clips. We'll play like 2 maybe. And like he talks about like the way woman walks and her frame, how tall she is, and like Chad Johnson said the same thing. Like he was jokingly saying Chad Johnson.
You think he was joking?
He was like, yeah, I need a girl who gotta get tall, chick, and my first date will be like activity where I see how athletic she is. He was joking. I don't think he was really serious, but this nigga dead ass. He said,
I told you ain't no loving this shit no more, bro.
This nigga said since 19 he was thinking like this, and he has kids at 30 something. So he had a whole 15-year plan in place of like how I'm at these NFL kids. So and he was like, yeah, you can get a bigger one, but you might get a lineman instead of a receiver.
Ain't that what Elon does? Doesn't Elon have like 20, 30 kids?
I don't think he does it for that reason.
Yes, he does.
What, to breed super kids?
Yeah, like
he ain't that smart himself. So what the hell?
I think that's what he's doing.
He ain't that smart though.
Because he didn't even have sex with half the women. He literally just implanted in them.
I think he's had sex with them.
No, he said like literally
800 billion. Though.
I'm trying to tell you. Because one of the girls I think came out and said, yeah, he didn't even want to have sex with me. He just wanted me to have a kid.
Well, his dick is like messed up.
What? All right, bro. Let's play this clip.
He had a surgery and his dick. Okay.
Let's.
I'm only want to know that. Okay. All right, man. Y'all got it, man.
I was 19 years old when I was thinking like this, and I didn't have kids until I was in my 30s. I've been thinking like this for a long time. So again, if you want your child to be a great athlete, you got to think of these things. If you want to have a sprinter or a fast, swift athlete, because you were that, you got to watch how a woman walks. If she walks with her palms like this, that's fine. If she walks like this, that's a gorilla. You can't, you can get a lineman. Ain't nothing wrong with gorilla, don't get me wrong. But you can get some linemen out of that.
The linemen.
Yeah, look at people when they walk. See if their hands are like the gorilla look or like this here. Look at those ankles. Those ankles are small, she's swift.
Yeah.
You gotta look at
thick ankles. Thick ankles,
no. But don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a big old woman. Because, hey, there's a lot of big old linemen getting paid.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you want. You gotta think about that.
At 19, you was thinking about this.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to hit on, John, is being vision-driven.
Right. I think it was divine because if you ask me what made you change their last name, I just knew it was the thing to do. It's like I was guided. I knew that Brown, no, it can't be Brown. You got James Brown, Started Trouble, Bobby Brown, all these fools. No, they need to stand out. So I'm gonna put St. Brown. I just knew it. These visions, I just knew what type of woman you gotta, I can't explain it. It just came to me. And I just knew. It's not like I took a class or I read a book. I just knew. Best I can tell you is, think about it. I'm in the hospital. None of my kids are here yet. Equanimous is the first one. He comes out. I tell my wife, we got to change the last name. She goes, why? I say, just trust me. It's going to look good on the jersey. If there's football, obviously basketball, baseball. We're not doing no stupid stuff like track and field or volleyball. No. I was a bodybuilder. I won the Mr. Universe twice, Mr. World 3 times.
That's the important part. I don't think the genes are really coming from his wife. I think it's from him being a fucking Mr. Olympia.
I think it's both.
Also, his wife is white.
No, it wasn't Olympia. I think it was Universe. Big difference.
Mr. Universe is different than...
I think so, right?
Ain't that shit bigger? It's a universe.
I don't think so. I'll look it up in a second. So is he insane? Is he insane?
I was with him till I kept scrolling, and I was thinking, he's pretty dark, but his kids are all light-skinned. So I was scrolling to the end to see his wife. It's a white woman.
Yeah. What'd you expect? What'd you expect?
You want top genes. I don't think you need a white woman.
I mean, LeVar did the same thing.
LeVar's an NFL player at one point.
So what are you saying?
I think he's over-exaggerating the benefit of his wife's athleticism. I think he's really not counting how much of his genes are affecting these kids. Also, I I'm not even for race into it because race is not a big deal. Because I remember, because Ed McCaffrey, father of Christian McCaffrey, Luke McCaffrey, Dylan McCaffrey, all them dudes. I think Dylan's one of their brothers. I don't know. A couple of them NFL players, 2 of them. Christian McCaffrey's a super duper great running back. He talks about in detail how crazy his dad's regiment growing up was for him to be a great. His dad cut out sugar and salts. His dad said, don't squint too much, it wastes energy. Don't wear jeans, your legs will be heavy for the game. All type of shit like that, like crazy shit. So I think that when you want to be the best, it takes a lot of like psychopathic like sessions.
So he is crazy.
Yes, nigga.
Okay. No, I'm just making sure.
You got 19 talking about, I got women I like, but I want the ones who don't walk with their palms this way because I want like, you're fucking psychotic. But I think more so.
Girls say I want a nigga 6'5", dark skin, athletic.
They're doing it for a vanity reason. He got a plan in place. That's why.
That's not vain.
Men are logical, women are not. He's thinking about the biomechanical reasoning for that.
You don't think the women are thinking about the biomechanical survival reasons also? He's thinking about performance. They're thinking about survival.
They're thinking like, he's handsome and tall, and he probably gonna protect me because he's big and tall. My son will probably be tall and handsome too, and that's the extent of it. He's thinking like biomechanically, woman who's this nimble and has these type of angles will produce a son that's this nimble. And, but also, he's a psychopathic, like, in terms of like training his kids up to be the best he could be. But I think he is hyping up his wife a little too much. Not because she's white, but because
okay.
Because if he was worried about that, he could have got with a chick who ran track and college like a black chick or something like Serena Williams type of girl. You know what I'm saying? And had a super kid and been cool. Like Bam Adebayo and Asia Wilson. They kid gonna be 7 foot probably with a dribble package.
So here's the thing. I will say something though. The mixed kids, they be different. They be built different. But the issue is they get hurt a lot.
Do you have a problem with the whole NBA and NFL being light skinned in the future, near future?
Do I have a problem with it?
Every kid named Jalen or something like that.
No.
All of them light skinned with
I don't care.
Braids or something like that.
I don't care. Why? You
know, at some point they're all gonna be light skinned.
Yes, and that's fine.
Like the whole bell curve. I don't think
it's gonna switch.
All be palm colored people, basically.
There's gonna be a couple dark ones.
Ain't no more dark skinned people coming in the league, bro. Not like Goins anymore.
I don't think Bronny gonna keep it solid.
Edwards probably the last one, like real dog, like the dark skin for real. I think
you think Bronny gonna switch up?
Bronny sucks. I don't think he sucks, but I don't think he's like gonna be anything.
Yeah.
But you don't worry about that? Doesn't bother you sometimes at night when you?
I don't even think about it, brother. I'm a ponder on it tonight.
Everybody in the league gonna be light skinned with curly hair, named Jalen. Doesn't bother you?
Not right now, but I'm a definitely ponder on it.
You're gonna be one day talk to your kids about the sport you love. Back in my day, man, these kids wasn't all like this. They wasn't all light skinned. They don't have white wives.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you're gonna have to explain to them that dark skin can be best. Michael Jordan, best player ever. He's dark skinned. He's like, no, he's not as good as Jalen Kavanaugh III.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Doesn't bother you?
So should people start thinking more, deliberately with their mates to selection?
I don't think it's no different than picking somebody who's smart. Because you want somebody who's smart, you want smart kids. Or you want somebody who comes from a background of like smart people in their family or something like that. That's the same shit to me.
But what happened to love, man?
The love gets you the bag, nigga.
Why are we worried about the bag, man?
Like, think about this, right? Jalen Brunson is 6 foot. He's a great NBA player. He's one of the best in the league.
Facts. Talk to him.
So Rick Brunson had to train that boy every day, all day, to make him as good as he is. That nigga's 6 foot with a post game. Like, he had to do everything to get a bucket.
Yeah.
Now imagine if he had got with some athletic chick who played volleyball 6'2".
No.
Brunson 6'7". He don't get to do all that shit.
That's where I disagree. I still think you need to put in the same amount of work, even if you are 6. It might come easier because he's taller, but he's still got to put in the same amount of work.
Some of them 12-hour days could have been 8-hour days.
No, bro. That 12 hours still would have been there.
He's 6'7" anyway. We'll be all right. He can do most of this stuff anyway. He's tall. No, but I think my question with this is it sort of immoral in a way?
That's what I'm saying.
To me, if you are his wife, right, and you hear this, maybe now you're used to it. Oh, my husband's crazy, but we love each other. But maybe if you heard it in the beginning.
He's probably been telling her since day one.
Do you think that she should look at him a certain way? Like, do you really even like me?
I don't think she will.
Because she's white?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That answer.
No, she love him.
But does he love her like the same way? Or does he love
That's what I'm saying.
What? So you're asking me?
I'm literally genuinely.
I don't think he loves her as much as she loves him. I think he loves what they were able to create, which is fine. People love their kids more than women love their specific other, I guess. But I just feel like that's no way to really live and think about.
Really?
because it's just like very shallow.
Mm.
And you can do everything right and have a kid who comes out, he's 7 feet tall. He might just fucking suck. And that's just
That is true.
And he might just never be good. That's kind of it.
Right.
So it's like, what the fuck was the point of it? Now you mad at your son because he ain't shit. Then you mad at your son because he's 6'9", but he likes science more than basketball.
But I feel like with a guy like him, we're gonna wrap this up and say, but a guy like him, he was gonna make sure his son didn't suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could see by the way he talked, him at least getting to college was not a. He was, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think him having a background being the bodybuilder, that's like probably the number one discipline requiring sport of any, besides like boxing maybe, of making weight, cutting weight, and lifting constantly and eating like this and depriving yourself of this.
Bodybuilding.
So, I think his mindset is there.
That's a different beast.
I think that he didn't give himself enough credit of what he could create just with someone I don't know he loves his wife. I'm trolling y'all, but let's say because I'm sure he passed up someone he probably liked a little more because she wasn't athletic enough for whatever reason, right? I think give himself enough credit of what he could have created, just knowing he has a discipline in him already to be a bodybuilder. He could have not easily, but he could have created kids who became pro athletes in some form because he has the mindset to do it, the obsession to do it. Like if you have the obsession, you can just be athletic enough and be something.
Yeah, I agree.
Now that if he could have created kids who are athletic enough, his mindset, his work ethic that he passed on to them could have carried them further than he probably thought it could. I think.
But it worked out. They're literally, like you said, Amara literally won.
No, it definitely worked out. He had the dumb Rolex on. I know Amara about that. So it worked out for sure. But it's like.
So should
I just feel like if I'm his wife hearing this, I would still feel a certain way sometimes. Like, okay.
I don't think she does though.
Because the women I know, they be like, so there's somebody else you like more than me, but because I can jump high, you like me more? And
you just shut that shit down. You just shut that shit down.
Let's be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a black girl who was much better than me, but she wasn't moving and shaking like that. So we had to get you.
Exactly. So should people be more emotional or more practical when they're making their decisions?
I think society today has allowed us to be emotional with it, but back in the day, it was all practical for real.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna disagree. I think it was more emotional back then. I think it's more practical.
I think back then it was practical because you had to choose the guy who you like or the guy who helped you survive. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm not buying into that, bro. I can't buy into that.
From a woman's point of view here, because women, like, historically speaking, have not had the luxury of choosing their partners as much. Either their marriage is arranged or our farm is this big and their farm is that big. If you marry into that family, you went to a bigger farm, you'll be wealthier in the future. Or it's the fact that, like, women's rights are really new, just like civil rights, you know. So I think until the late 70s, a woman could open a fucking bank account by herself. She need a man sponsor there or something like that. Or get a loan or have a credit card or like that. So they're choosing who they can get with for survival. But now there's a level of agency that women never really had. So
you think that you think that even happened in the black community? I don't think that happened in the black community. I don't think that's why I'm not buying into that. I don't think we're that type of people to do that. I think we love and feel different.
I can't no goddamn choice.
What?
If you're both slaves and you can't marry the nigga who's a better slave, it's not gonna make a difference to you financially. So you might as well marry one you like.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it was never in our culture. That's why I'm not buying.
Maybe that's why
I think that's their shit.
But I think that's why them other people are more successful because in some ways because they understand that love is cool, but financially speaking, to grow our power.
Are they more successful?
On paper, I guess, yeah.
I'm not buying into that. I think that's them other people. I'm not gonna say who because I think a lot of other people do it, but them other people do that. We thought about it different. I think we went about it differently. I'm not buying into that.
I think because we have a different choice. I think they had the choice and they're like, well, we're soulless anyway, so we're gonna get us more successful. You know what I'm saying? We want more money. Because like in medieval times, like you got a peasant girl and she married into the damn royal family, whatever, or some crazy shit. Like say the knight see her in the street. Oh, I want to marry you. What her daddy gonna say? No.
But here's my argument.
Daddy gonna say, yeah, please do.
But here's my argument now. We see a lot of people in our community still picking bad choices, not for just because they love or feel for the person. So that's how I know we not really doing. We still see it today.
That's the duality of it, right? Is when you have this freedom of choice, you're gonna fuck up.
But we still fuck up every single time. That means we not like them.
I agree. But
you see what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is,
I'm not buying into that bullshit. You can't get me.
Them swing both ways, right? When you have more freedom of choice, you tend to make the bad choice because you're a human being. We like quicker, easier, more fun, exciting shit, as we're going to see in this next clip. We like excitement. We don't like stability. That's boring.
Why are you trying to make us with them, bro? We not like them. We not like...
Which girl do you like more? The girl you see at the bar in the corner all stuck up? These niggas are below me. I'm a lawyer. Or the girl having a great time, 3 or 4 maybe. But she talking to you. Oh, you're so muscular. Who you go home with?
I'm gonna be honest though.
Don't catch me right now.
No, I'm not. The girl in the bar who's sitting all like that with that mug, if you break that shit down, she gonna be on you all night for the rest of your life. For the rest of her life.
But you gotta get through elite level defense.
If you can get past it, you scoring. You scoring every time. You eating.
But who wants to deal with
that 304? You gonna have fun for like that night.
Who wants to deal with having Kawhi Leonard defense when I can call for the switch and get the point guard on me, nigga? Sometimes you just gotta switch.
I feel you.
I'm not talking about basketball, y'all.
I feel you. All I'm saying is if you break her down, she with you for the rest of for that night and the next night and the next night. Cause she got her guard up because she's scared to get hurt, and then she feel like she can trust you because she loves a lot. She loves a lot, and she's gotten hurt 100 times, so she's tired of getting hurt. So if you can show her I'm not gonna hurt you, she with you for the rest of your life.
We got time for that. We got time for that.
So let's go on to Ari Lennox. She was talking about.
Are you a fan?
I
like her music a lot. I've always been a fan of hers.
If I'm being honest, I don't really listen to a lot of R&B.
Man.
It's not because I don't like her or anything. It's just I have.
You listen to R&B, but you listen to Jack Harlow R&B album. That was a great intro, bro. Holy shit.
So everyone says she's really good. I just haven't. I haven't listened. I just haven't listened. It's not. Yeah, it's not like I dislike her or anything. Just
gorgeous.
That's why you.
No, her music's really good. Her music's good.
So what is she talking about? She admitted that she gravitated towards partners with toxic energy.
Yeah. She's on some show. I don't know what show this is because every time I see a background with graffiti-esque art and some mics, I don't know what the fuck it is, but she's on some radio show. And she's like, yeah, as I got older, I realized that I like men with toxic energy more than the sweet guys who are probably a little more boring and safe. And she's very candid because she said something that you don't hear often.
What's that?
I'm going to play it. I don't want to spoil it. She said something, she's very candid here, which you never hear. A lot of people will always kind of make excuses for themselves or they'll deny it, like, oh, well, it's whatever. I just didn't like them people. But she is very candid about her current state of mind when it comes to it, which is new to me. I'll play the clip first.
Let's play it.
We'll talk about it more. It's a Twitter link, y'all. We're different today. Not all Instagram. Wow. If it play out loud.
I think I have a thing for toxic energy. So I think there's still some more healing that I need to do because when I look back on all of these energies, it's a shame I gave them so much time and there were sweet energies that I didn't. Yeah. And so now I see those sweet energies getting married and starting families. I'm just like, dang, that probably could have been me if I recognized the security in those individuals at the time. And like now.
That should sound like regret, dummy.
That's why I said she's very candid.
That shit sound like regret.
You never hear the regret from people. You never hear that.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do my due diligence. I did not watch this clip. So this is my first initial reaction.
So you know what I'm saying, right? You never hear the people say,
insane.
They get married now. That should have been me. You never hear that.
You don't.
Men or women never admit that.
They don't.
But she's candid with it, which I respect a lot because a lot of people would never say.
That's insane.
These people on y'all posts like, y'all look so good together. Oh, y'all cute. Just be them.
Fuck it, play. I want to see the rest.
I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that now. I'm aware that there's something going on. There's something wrong.
What do you think it is that attracts you to like toxic energy?
I think they just seem really exciting at first. The chemistry is incredible. And they don't even always be fine. It's not even that like they're sexy or something. I mean, well, they're sexy, but they don't be the finest things I've ever seen.
That's some real shit though.
It's just the energy.
It literally. So every nigga out there, it looks. It's not, bro.
It's not just looks, bro. We're gonna talk about it a little more, but it's the energy that you give. The aura you. I hate the term, but the aura you give off when you walk in the room. Yeah, they're drawn to it.
Yeah,
male and women. Both people have that.
Both.
Well, it's more than 2 genders, right? What do you think? More than 2 genders, you think? Okay. I'm asking you.
Yo, play the clip, bro.
Okay. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah. It's just an energy. Sometimes it's convenience, what we talk about. A lot of the sweeter energies that I felt like weren't for me. I felt I could see myself falling asleep a little bit on the phone. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that's like, if boring is good or not. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that means. Like,
it's the thrill.
Yeah.
Why is the cool, good guy boring? It's not even about turning
To her.
Right? You know what's
To her.
You know what's unfortunate though?
What?
Is we met some people over the past weekend, right? And I told them watch our podcast. I said we don't do a woman hating Manosphere podcast. We have a podcast.
No, we're not. This is not
come across that way. I feel like
no, I don't think so.
But anyway,
I don't think so. Because we don't hate. We try to look at both sides. That's what the difference is.
So my thing with this, right?
I'm laughing. My fault. I'm laughing because I love her honesty.
Yeah, I love it too, right?
That shit crazy.
That's my thing with this, right? And I hate these fucking talking points so much, but I respect her candidness about it and being honest.
Mm-hmm.
The nice guys are boring. I'm falling asleep on the phone.
No, here's the thing: is
toxic guys are exciting. They're it's like a fucking bright ass burning fuse versus like a steady flame. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what it is, bro.
It's not,
bro. It's not because he's nice. It's because like he's not passionate. He doesn't show any emotion, and he's more than likely 9 times out of 10 is fake nice, and girls can pick up on that shit when you're not being you. What?
You're right, but I think women really pick up on that performative ass shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's performative.
And the guys who are like quote unquote toxic or whatever, they might be bad dudes, but their energy comes across as effortless,
almost genuine. Like they just,
and they might be genuinely dickheads, but
they are.
They're genuinely.
But that's what I'm saying. They're genuine. They're genuine dickhead.
And you like, well, I fucked a dickhead because he's a real person.
He's real. And that fake nigga's nice.
He's not. He's nice. It's like
it's fake. Yeah, They can't trust him because it's not real. It's not genuine.
You can't fuck with nigga. Pick her phone up. You pick her call up every time you call in the first 2 rings. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga.
That's a serial killer. Yeah, that's a serial killer.
What the fuck? Whoa. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a serial killer.
Don't respond too fast, bro.
So,
it's just like
here's the thing, though. I don't think this is why I'm not fully on her side. I feel like she didn't want a relationship at that, like something long-term at that point. She just wanted to have fun. And now she's at a point where, okay, now I want to have fun. And it's like...
How old do you think she is?
I have no idea.
Yes.
29.
Higher.
32.
Higher.
36?
34.
Damn.
Does that change your mind about what you're saying? The last episode we talked about value changing over time.
Yeah.
Why take till 34?
She was having fun.
Till 34? No, I ain't gonna lie to her. Timeline probably got extended though because she got money in the middle of that time. So then she got access to the rich dickhead niggas who are worse.
They're way worse.
But are way more also like attractive and fashion and shit too. So now it's like, damn, we have a little more fun with these new tax bracket people first before I decide I want to settle down. But what I love to hear, I don't love to hear it because it's kind of sad, but it's very real. She's like, yeah, they're getting married now. That should have been me, but they were boring.
Because she chose not to. That's her choice, and that's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. Why are you laughing, bro?
Because it's just like, I hate that she said this because it's going to give all those fucking niggas online. See, I told you, you should have told the good guy. It's just like,
no, bro, you wasn't getting chose either way. Y'all,
you're ugly.
You wasn't getting chose either way, big bro. This is not even your conversation right now, bro.
You don't have no aura, no vibe. You don't walk in the room and people like, well, I wonder what he's about.
Yeah.
They know what you're about.
It's not, this is not about you right now, bro. But all in all, that's what she chose. I think, like I was saying
I think we glamorize like chaos.
Because it's fun. It's emotion. It makes us feel alive. Most people are dead inside, bro. I'm going to be completely honest. Most people are dead inside. So they need something to make them feel like they're living.
You think somebody who's nice, they kind of lack the, presence.
It's the presence. It has nothing to do with, now you can be a kind person, but when you're not showing genuine emotion, when something pisses you off and you don't vocalize it, you don't have to get mad at the person, but if you don't say, yo, don't do this, or I don't like that, and you just keep letting them allow with shit, like, no one's gonna like that. No one likes that type of person. So what guy or girl?
What advice would you give for someone who feels as though maybe they come across as boring in public settings, and how do they upgrade themselves to become more lively?
Yeah, so
how to be more natural?
I got you. Don't you know how you be acting in a PlayStation Xbox party? Act like that. I know it's scary, and you might get some shit might happen.
Yeah, for sure.
But That's the real you. That's
the way
what
I talk to my friends, I talk to everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how people I feel you. But that's how you have to be. Not everyone's gonna fuck with you, but that's the real you. And I promise you, if you act like that, you're gonna get way more women. You're gonna get way more genuine friends because you're not being performative. This is not even about women at this point. This is about meeting friends, getting opportunities and relationships. You sitting there thinking you gotta be all cool. I can't talk too much. I can't do this. It's really holding you back.
What about your aura though? What about aura farming?
Nigga, fuck all that. And plus your aura not even, you don't have no aura. You sitting back, you think people think, oh, he's so mysterious? Nigga, if I'm not looking at you.
What if you got Rick's on though? There's a big difference.
I ain't looking at you, bro. So I'm gonna be honest, it has nothing to do with being nice, bro. It's y'all being performative, bro. Anybody say, oh, they don't like nice guys, I gotta be the bad boy. No, bro. You gotta be a genuine
Your nice
person.
is like fake.
That's what I'm saying. You're being performative. You're not being genuine. And girls
you're doing
don't like
shit
that.
expecting something in return, and she know that.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's what the issue is, man. Yeah, man.
So do you know when you're at peace? Do you know the feeling when you're at peace, or do you like not realize it till later on? And maybe in the moment you're peaceful, you're like, I'm bored. So is that you craving the chaos, or do you just not know what peace feels like because your life is chaotic?
So are you asking for me personally?
Yeah, and the audience too. But anyway,
if I'm at peace,
do you know? When you're at peace, do you know? Is it like something you notice in the moment? Like, oh man, I feel good right now.
Or you look back and you're like, I was at peace, or I'm at peace. For me, I feel it in the moment. I'm not thinking as much. My mind ain't everywhere type shit. I can tell in the moment. And I do have the ability to look back and be like, this was a great time where I was at peace. Let me try and replicate that. You feel me? Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. What was you getting at with that one? That was just...
I was asking. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't know that they're living a peaceful time. So they want to fuck it up and find the excitement. And they hurt themselves in the end because they feel quote unquote bored. And it's like, to me, being bored only really comes up when you just ain't doing shit for yourself. When you're kind of just you're lacking excitement that you get from within. You know what I mean? Once you go out looking for excitement, bad stuff comes back to you, I feel like, most of the time.
So is that...
Because you're just looking for people or things that are chaotic, a lot of times you don't have anything that has anything to stand on.
So is that like a generational thing, or is that just poor decision making?
Yes. Decision making. I think every generation is the same thing. I mean, the movies from the 50s have motherfuckers talking about, I want to date a greaser, not a nerd. So, same shit. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's programming, though. I think most of this shit is programming, bro. Let's go back.
I think people always want exciting shit.
Like, I'm gonna go back to one of our
cave woman. You want the nigga who killed this tiger, not the motherfucker who stay home weaving the damn blanket.
I kind of disagree with that, bro. See, look up here. I'm gonna go back to one of our first viral episodes when we was talking about the hair, and people got on me. They said I was being a troll or whatever.
We don't hear in a while. Why is that?
We've outgrown that.
Go to the moneymaker, baby.
We've outgrown that. No, but so in that clip, in that episode, I said that the person that you think you want isn't what you actually want or need. This is what has been programmed and given to you, told you that you want and need it. And I still truly believe that.
Our land shit, that's true.
I think for most people, we get caught up looking for this idea. We get caught up looking for, I'm just going to throw Kim Kardashian, I'm just throwing names out there, bro. But like people like that, they're saying you gotta like that. This is what is beautiful. You need to like this, and if you don't, you're weird.
Who do you think is gonna? Who do you think does it? Who are the powers that be?
You know who's doing that. We both know who's doing that. Shout out Kanye, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not gonna say what race, what people, but
I mean, I'm just shout out Kanye, man. But yeah, that's what it is. They're telling you what you should like. It's like, why do you think girls like the thug now and all that stuff? Because they want that trope to be popular. They want more guys to try and...
That's Ja Rule's fault. Duet song.
Shout out 50, man. But I'm just saying.
Duets.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, really think about it, bro. We were not like this, like, 40, 50 years.
Though.
Huh?
People always like the bad boy.
I don't think it was bad boy per se. It was like who I said, someone who's genuine, someone who goes against the grain, someone who's not afraid to be themselves.
Someone who's just cool.
Not afraid to be themselves.
Someone who's awesome and sick.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying the downside to you yet. They're passionate.
There's no bad. There's nothing bad.
But it's cool. I don't see the problem.
But that's what I'm telling people.
You have to give people a reason why they shouldn't do that, though.
Do what?
They shouldn't go with the person who's like passionately reckless or whatever.
No, but you can be a good person and still be passionate and still have
How
excitement.
do you sift through those people though? Because a lot of them aren't good people.
And that's the other thing. I feel like most of the good guys who are still can incite excitement.
Oh, they got a bitch.
Somebody lock that nigga down quick. That's why I said you got hurry up high school, bro. Like I be trying to tell niggas, bro. They do that shit quick, and bro, they will. A girl will she will even she'll know that he's not ready to settle down. She will stay with him since high school and talk to him till he's in his mid-20s, and then they'll end up getting married. Like she's like, all right, this is it.
Okay.
They like, you go ahead and have a little bit of fun.
He's an alcoholic womanizer.
What do you say right now?
The next video. The next clip is about generational choices and how they trickle down to your people, and how a lot of us, especially in the Black community, will lean on this generational trauma excuse for why we do things we do. Specifically, why we choose who we choose.
You're saying it's an excuse?
I think for a lot of things it is. When it comes to shit that you're able to directly control, it's an excuse. When it comes to certain other things in our social economic environment that impact us in different ways, that's not stuff we can control. Like generational trauma to me, for us as a group, is you putting a job application, and because your name is Kalon and not Kevin, the guy reading it thinks you're black and says, I don't want this guy here because he's black.
Yeah.
That's something you can't control.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're black and you know that, and you're deciding to date a white girl whose dad is racist, and you go into the environments where their family's racist or whatever, and you're upset about that, that was your choice. So you're fucking goofy. You know what I mean?
So
bad example, but
I do want to say something. What was the the study they did with the monkeys, and they were in the cage, and every time they did something they got zapped or whatever, and then they took away the zap, and niggas, so they were trying to climb a tree or something, let's just say, and every time they climbed the tree they get zapped.
Okay.
And then so after a while the monkey stopped climbing, and then like let's just say a new monkey come around, they had a kid, and then the monkey went up there to try to climb the tree.
They're like, yo, chill,
they'll pull him down, even though the zap wasn't there no more. So all in all to say, they did the similar study with humans, and that shit still worked.
You need to zap monkeys to find that out.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what the study was. I'm just telling you what the study was.
You need to zap monkeys to tell that giving advice to younger people is not a good.
But all in all to say, the reason why I brought that up is because there is generational trauma that we pass on without being conscious of it. So, but
bro,
all I want to say,
I'm saying that tree shot you don't call it a tree, bro. I don't think we need a shot to the tongue. I don't think that's gonna.
I don't know. I don't know why they did it.
I'm pretty sure if you go in nature, a monkey see a snake, snake is bad. So that kid come out and a snake by that kitty. Don't go for that snake. That's bad. Like I don't think you need to shock him this.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah.
But I get the point of the study.
Yeah. So it's just like I was just saying. It was just. We do have stuff that we pass down, but like you said, still a choice.
As an example, you have your son, or you say if you get pulled over by the police, turn your music down to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Whereas if you white, you might tell your son, "No, argue with that shit. Argue with that kind of you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah. So I'm based on what I'm saying is I have the understanding to know that it is passed down by generation to generation out of good faith sometimes, but. You still have the choice to make to deviate
it's up
away
to
from
you
that.
to notice a trend in your life and find a way out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Let's play the clip.
It's not generational trauma. It's poor decision-making skills passed down. Y'all, my granddaddy was a drunk and a womanizer. My grandma chose him. And not only did she choose him, she had 8 children with him. She had 12 children in total. She had 8 with him. Whether she was aware of it or not, she taught every one of those girls that it was okay to have a baby by a man who does not show up for you. And almost every one of them followed suit as teenagers. My granddaddy, whether he knew it or not, taught every one of those boys that it was okay to show up like that as a man, that it was okay to be a drunk as a man, and every one of them followed suit. Y'all, every one of them kids, my mama, all her siblings, they all, without even thinking about it, had children. What you think we learned from them? What you think they taught us? They taught us the same thing they got taught. And a lot of my cousins followed suit. I left home when I was 18, y'all. I left Chicago at 18 and moved to New York City. And I moved to New York City sight unseen. The first time I was in New York was when I landed in New York. Being that distant and having that level of objectivity showed me, these were not sound decisions. See, an event can be traumatic, right? Something can be traumatic. It only becomes trauma, internalized trauma, when you stay in it, when you keep living it. When you leave and you realize that you have the power to do something about it, now you are empowered. Now that trauma gets to turn into something else. Now it doesn't have to be lived trauma. It gets to be an experience. It gets to be something that happened that you got to do something about. We just call stuff trauma and we give our power over to it. We sit around and we say, oh, well, it's generational trauma passed down. It's poor decision skills, y'all. My grandma didn't choose well. I'm sorry. She died before I was born, so I never even met her. I'm just looking at this objectively. You ask some of my other cousins, they have a different story because that was granny and they see it with rose-colored lenses. I don't see it like that, okay? I see what it is. It wasn't a good decision. It was irresponsible. And their children suffered for it. And their children suffered for it. So I don't know who this is for, but I know I'm not the only one that come from a family like this, y'all. Understand something.
I will say, first thing I will say is like, that's why I always think like having the privilege of being able to travel and experience other people and their cultures and meet other people on a deeper level outside of your circle matters a lot.
Yeah.
Because you will go and you'll realize that, oh, that's not normal.
Yeah.
What happened to me all the time.
Yeah.
And then you sort of understand how to move forward and how to grow as a person. Stuff like college or like taking a job that's farther away or even the fucking military or something like that. Something that gives you opportunity to be something else or do something else or become a different person somewhere else is a huge opportunity to kind of grow as a person and learn like, oh, I grew up in this situation. It was not normal that happened all the time because people don't normally do that. It's like, like he's saying, like being able to be away, and he probably met people who loved their granddaddy and grandma. And they're like, yeah, my parents, they were together. They never had an issue. They always were together and they had this many kids and everybody was great. We all have kids who were going to college or have businesses, whatever else, and everybody's great. And it's like, oh shit. Your granddad, he beat your grandma and drank all the time?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Like, but that frame of reference is all you know. And then you end up repeating that shit because it's all you see over and over and over again. So he's saying like, you choose to live in it. But people don't got no choice because they don't ever live anywhere else. So they just keep saying it over and over again. You know what I mean? Yeah,
so I'm gonna go back to the Ari Lennox clip. Do you think maybe she saw that?
Oh, for sure. She's from DC.
Oh, she really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So she's seeing nothing but ancient niggas all the time. These niggas
so she just repeated.
DC,
so she just repeated the pattern.
Yeah, for sure.
So
everybody is following somebody's.
No, I agree.
So like,
so shows how important it is, your environment and the people that are around you, the things that are shown to you at a young age. Because like he was saying, he saw his brothers and sisters or whoever saw that his grandfather was a womanizer, and he was like showed those boys,
his parents, his aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody.
Yeah, he showed those boys like it's okay to only show up for sex, only be there and then gone. Showed the women that it's okay to have a guy and then he can leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's showing that, and then he said they did the same thing. That shit run deep. So is that biology at that point, or is that a conscious decision? Like.
You know what I'm gonna say, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Both.
Oh my! I knew you was gonna say that shit.
It's conscious because, you know, but I don't hold it against them because they have a limited consciousness. They haven't been exposed to a world where that shit don't happen. If you grow up in a war zone, you don't know that other places are not always having bomb threats and having to run in the basement here in the asylum and shit. You don't know that. It's not normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many times you hear like interviews of like, let's say like an athlete talking about growing up hella poor, and then he go to college and meet his teammates and he like, y'all didn't grow up eating fucking water with cereal? And it's like, no.
Can we even say that now? Because everybody has social media.
Social media, I guess to an extent, but it's like, even still, if you don't actively look for some stuff, you won't see it. Especially if you live in like...
Think so?
To an extent.
Okay,
I know that every once in a while you'll get stuff just thrown at you, but you might not really receive it the way you should.
In that moment, yeah.
But like, normally, they'll show you your proximity. Like, let's be real, most of these motherfuckers in this situation, probably on Facebook and shit. Facebook only show you niggas in your neighborhood, basically, in your city, and what they're doing. And everybody do the same shit. So it's like, you don't really see like what's going on past that, unless you are exposed to it either through other people or something else. So you don't really see it. And it's easy to go to echo chamber of like dope BS. It's extremely easy.
So can understanding trauma help break the cycle?
That's how you break it.
You think? I think it's more than just understanding. I think you still need to make a deliberate decision to be like, I'm gonna change.
For sure, but until you understand what needs to be changed, how you gonna change it? You know what I mean? That's Therapy is only about making you understand what is making you feel bad.
All right, see, now we're getting.
If you don't like therapy, it's cool. I respect you. Opinion.
So here's my.
But that's what
let me just throw my piece out there. I feel like everybody knows what's wrong with them, and they're choosing not to address them.
I agree to an extent, but if you can get in front of somebody who can help you speak it in your language to how you understand it, to how you can approach it and how you can address it, it goes a long ass way. Their job, they're paid and they went to school for a long time to know how to explain something to someone who may not understand it fully.
Like, Nick, it's you know what's wrong with you.
I get what you're saying, but some people need a real frame of reference, someone who they deem to be smarter than them to explain it to them, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's life.
All right.
And they give you a way to tackle it that makes sense for you.
Okay.
That's the...
I'm not.
Therapy is meant to go on and then stop when you feel better. That's the whole point of it.
I feel you. I'm not. Therapy's good.
Let's thug it out, he says. That's not
what I'm saying. Therapy's
go to the
good.
gym.
I'm just letting you know that you do know. No, you do know what's wrong with you, but you're choosing not to address it because you're scared, and that's okay. I understand that stuff is scary. It's hard to face that either trauma or the parts about you that you're unsure about. But until you face them, you'll never be able to get past them, and that's where the problem. A lot of people go their whole life without addressing them. So I understand some people need therapy and someone else to be there to help them get past that. But I'm letting them know that you can do it on your own. But you don't have to, but you can. That's all I wanted to say about that.
I see it both ways.
Yeah.
I'm a proponent of therapy, so.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you
ever been in therapy?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it? When'd you go?
I talked to my brother. He's my therapist. Great therapist, bro. He's a great guy. He listens. He gives me. So that's how you felt about that, Kay? And reflect how you feel about that? I'm like, yeah, man.
Reflect on that.
So
shout out Aiden.
So can we be mad at the people that now we know that this is something that they grew up watching and stuff like that? Can we be mad at them for that?
I'm not mad at them for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at them even for repeating the shit, the things they do. I'm mad when they're faced with the consequences and they're faced with reality that what they've done is bad and they still do it.
Okay.
That's what I'm mad about. Because you can't tell me that in that family he's talking about, people didn't. Somebody realized that, damn, I'm kind of doing the same shit my granddaddy did. Like, especially the men. I'm doing the same shit my granddaddy did. And my grandmother, some days I remember seeing her, she wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no bone in your body says I gotta be better. You know what I'm saying? That's why I dislike.
Yeah.
That's what I hate.
Yeah. I just want to quick shout out. I'm not gonna throw his name out there, but I do have a friend who noticed that he was in a bad pattern just in his life, and he made he's like, yo,
being a dog.
He was just everything, and he was just like, yo, I gotta make a change. And he saw it. He's like, yo, if I keep doing this, I'm not gonna go down a good path. You know what I'm saying? He consciously made that decision to be, I'm gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. I commend you. And I'm pretty sure you probably watch at least the clip. I know you're gonna see this. And shout out you, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So the reason why I brought up the question, you know, like it's all the reason why I brought up should we be mad and stuff like that. A lot of people get caught up in, you know, women's choices of who they pick with men and stuff like that. You know, a lot of guys have like an obsession with who women choose and stuff like that.
Every guy.
Every
Some
guy.
point in their life.
Okay.
I think you grow out of it eventually, but every dude likes a girl and either doesn't make a move when she picks somebody else, or they get with her and it doesn't go well and she leaves them, or it falls apart and they get with somebody else and they're like, why the fuck she picked that nigga? Every man, I think, has that.
I agree, but I feel like I'm gonna disagree.
Just how
with
you
you
act on it.
I'm gonna disagree with you on. You said everyone gets out of it. I think some people never get out of it.
Oh, did I say everybody grows out of it?
I thought you did.
I didn't mean that.
Okay.
If I did, I'm sorry, because a lot of niggas had not grown out of it. They still
no.
comparing themselves to niggas from fucking 8th grade and 37.
Hell no. I know niggas in their 50s and 60s still doing. I'm like, nigga, you 50, nigga. What you
talking about what the girls do, what man she chose.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking from the holder and thou point of view, because I still live this life. I still be thinking like, why the fuck?
I feel you. I feel you. It's hard, bro. I feel you, bro. It's hard, bro. I feel you. It's like it comes to a point you're like, is it me? What am I doing wrong? Or is it him? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Get caught under the current.
I definitely fell into that trap of, is it me trying to figure out what it is, obsessing over that shit? You know what I'm saying? But I got to a point where I'm like, that's what she choose. And plus, I understand now. I understand that a lot.
It's an energy thing.
It's an energy thing.
And the thing that she needed at the time, you didn't provide.
Yeah.
It's like, now I'm gonna give you, it's like, think of it like food, right? if you craving, let's say you're craving a burger or something, you really craving like fat. Your body craving fat in some form. Whatever energy gets out of fat, that's the energy you're looking for. So if you a burger and you are craved after right now, you can't be mad. Like you can't be like a salmon dinner and be mad that the burger got chose, nigga. The nigga didn't want the omega-3. He wanted some greasy shit. That's just what he wanted in the moment. You can't, if you're the salmon, you can be mad. You're just like, okay, well maybe next time I'll get chose. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's going to be. Or I should go where people eat salmon. Not where people eat burgers.
Lately, I'll go with that. I agree with that part.
I'll go where niggas eat salmon, not where niggas eat burgers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just can't mad at it. You have to understand the energy she was looking for. He was looking for at the time.
Yeah.
You weren't providing. Whether it was on purpose or not, or whether you were told to provide it, you failed to do it, or whatever. You just didn't have it. And the other person got it. And sometimes you just got to say, ball up top and keep moving.
Yeah, you know ball up top.
That's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
And once you obsess over it, you already lost.
I just want to say, reiterate, this is from earlier in the episode, that it's like you said, it's the energy, but you don't have to be a bad person to have that energy. No. I really want people... Guys keep thinking girls just love bad boys.
Especially for men, the main thing is just confidence, bro. That's the main thing. Just being someone can talk to and be like, oh, this motherfucker just cool in who he is.
I think it's being present. Being you, like I was saying, that person in the PlayStation party, that goofy, joking, having fun, just being present and living with your niggas.
Especially for men, like I'm gonna say for younger men watching this. I don't know how many young men watch this, but if you're like a teenager watching this shit,
we got both.
Women like dudes who just are themselves.
Yeah, that's literally all it is.
That's all it comes down to.
That's literally all it is.
They like men who are themselves. Even the baddest girl you know will probably like you more if you just are yourself and make her laugh and be goofy or something. Yeah. She'll like you more. Yeah. Than just you trying to put on this facade, because women are a lot smarter than I give them credit for, and they can read a fake character immediately.
They got that intuition, dog. They can just feel the energy.
Ah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't believe in that?
Not all the time. But
you don't believe in that?
It matters that shit.
Matters. You know, your boy talked about it in his interview.
Who?
J.E. He talked about women's spiritual intuition and their ability to read all that stuff. Your boy talked about it in that interview.
Why is he my boy? Stop saying that. I didn't hear what he said. I don't even know who he's talking about, but don't say my boy.
J.E.
It's not my boy. He's saying it from a sinister point of view. I don't know what the hell he's
talking about. But it's still real. He acknowledged it.
Amen.
Fuck it, let's
don't shout out J.E. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're not shouting him out no more?
I was gonna say, no more. Bro. Shout out, yeah, man. Anyway, so anyway, you threw my whole thought train off.
Let's pull the video. This is a video from this Cipher.
Our boy, this Cipher, one of our favorite.
Oh, this your boy?
Come on the show.
It's your boy? All right.
Yeah, it's your boy. You put me on to him.
Shout out to Cipher.
Many men struggle with the exact same thing, their obsession over who women choose. And I do want to say something out loud that a lot of people swear they can dance around. Sometimes women do.
Nigga never had a haircut, by the way. Shout out to you, bro.
I think he asked for that cut.
The usual?
Yeah, the usual.
Pick bad men. Not even bad in the imperfect sense, because everyone's imperfect. I mean genuinely destructive men. Men who cheat. Men who lie. Men who waste people's time. Men who hurt them. That does happen. But there's also a category of men that spent their entire lives trying to solve that mystery. Why do women pick them? Why does the guy who treats people well get ignored, but the guy who causes chaos keeps getting chosen? So they start studying it. They watch, they analyze, they compare who gets attention, who gets dates, who gets chased. And before they realize it, attraction itself has turned into a crime scene investigation. They're standing outside the building, staring through a window, trying to reconstruct what happened inside. But there's a catastrophic mistake inside that whole process, that you're studying the outcome and not the mechanism. Right. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. You're studying who got picked, not what actually produced the attraction in the moment. In the moment that you start analyzing attraction through outcomes, the brain builds the wrong model. It starts believing that women are sitting there running an evaluation system, ranking men, scoring them, and then handing out selections like judges at a competition. But that is not what's happening most of the time. Women do not primarily respond to evaluation. Telling a woman that is a good man will not get him chosen. You should know that. Telling a man that a woman is faithful will not suddenly make him attracted to her. They respond to vitality, to presence, to energy, to confidence that's alive instead of performed, to humor, to unpredictability, to a man that feels like he's actually inside his own life, but there's an uncomfortable part to all of this. That vitality and goodness are not the same thing. They're not. A man can be kind, responsible, moral, and loyal, but he can still feel emotionally flat. He can still feel cautious. He can still feel hesitant. He can still feel contained. Another man can be reckless, immature, chaotic, but he can still carry the kind of aliveness that pulls attention into a room. And that does not make the second man better. It means that attraction is not a moral reward system. It's not. It's a vitality response. And once you understand that, the entire obsession about who women choose starts to collapse, right? Because the question is built on one hidden assumption, that attraction should behave like justice. You ain't never heard that. That ain't never been promised to you. That a good man should automatically win. But attraction is not justice. It is energy meeting energy in real time. Which means if you spend your life staring at the scoreboard, who women choose, who women rejected, you will never actually understand the game. You won't. You'll just keep building theories about the winners, which ironically keeps you watching their podcast. While the real mechanism of attraction gets to sit there quietly somewhere else. Just somewhere else. And guess where it's sitting? Inside the moment.
That's why another banger from this Cipher, as usual. What a genius. What a great guy. He's really smart. I'll put it at the end for a reason, because I think it accurately sums up everything we've said so far.
Yeah.
And puts it out there in a most like straightforward way that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so many men get caught up in that idea that being the best guy or being the good guy or being moral means that you'll be treated justly or something like that. And in some weird way in your mind that getting the girl is justice being served to you. And it's like, it's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not at all.
There's no justice involved. That's just life. People like who they like. And people like you said them numerous times, they like who is alive, who they feel is alive, who is not emotionally flat, who's interesting.
Yeah.
You can be a good person and interesting.
You can be.
But you gotta be interesting.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. That's the point I want everybody listening to take. You can be a good person and be interesting.
And the least interesting people are the people who manufacture their whole identity before they go out, before they talk to people. They manufacture everything. And there's no like slip-ups. There's no stuttering. There's no like, it could be simple stuff. There's no, like I said, no slip-ups, no stuttering, no laughing, no snorting when you laugh, no taking a shot and it burns a little bit. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Joking about it. Like, there's no, being the cool, calm, collected, suave motherfucker all the time don't work.
If that's not you, genuinely
if that's not you.
Yeah.
And it's hard to put it in words, but if that's not the energy that someone gets from you and they can tell it's natural, then they're going to be like, you're fake. You're flat. You're not a real person. And people want to be around real people.
Exactly.
Unless you're a Miami or LA influencer, where you don't care if it was real or not, you want to be in front of real people in real life who feel alive. That's what it's all about.
It's literally what it's all about. Nah, you summed up everything for real. Yeah, people should keep trying to look for logical explanations for attraction and emotion, but
it's not logical.
It's not logical at all. And I definitely I fell into that trap before when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I saw someone who, you know, there was a girl I liked, you know, and she went for this guy. Not saying he was a bad boy or anything. He just wasn't who I was. And I was like I said, is it me? What is he doing that I'm not doing? So I try to logically break it down as this to try and figure out what it was. And just to come to find out, we were two different people. And she liked that type of person, that type of energy. She was looking for that. And I can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I can, but what is it? Yeah, I did, but I'm saying what I'm saying now, like realizing now, I'm like, yeah, I can't get mad at that. That's who she chose. Why would I get mad at that? And anyway, I wouldn't want somebody who doesn't really like me for me. You know, I want somebody who likes me for me, because if I had to perform every day, that's going to be tiring on me. That's going to take time out of my life. I shouldn't have to be performing. You don't want to be with anyone you have to perform with for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I just really want the guys to know, even the girls out there to know that this
goes both ways.
This goes both ways. It's not just
dudes can realize when a girl is not normal or not genuine, and they'll act accordingly.
Yeah, she picking him for his money or just some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But
hopefully, something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But
women are better at that than men.
Yeah,
detecting that shit.
It was just you can be a good person and still get chose and have people like you. You just have to be alive. You have to be congruent with who you actually are.
Be a real person.
Be a real person, bro.
That's all people want is a real person.
Shit, I don't really got nothing else. Any other questions you got, man?
Nah. About an hour in now. Pretty nice episode.
Hell yeah.
Solid.
I feel it was real concise. I think it was real concise.
Good? Yeah. Shout out to I mentioned earlier, my barber, Kiko. Shout out to you. Shout out to Pedro, big fan of the show.
Shout out Pedro.
Shout out E&D, always. Shout out everybody who watched from the beginning. Shout out to all our friends and family. I've never had nobody hate on me about this. Everybody that's mentioned it to me say they like it. They fuck with it. They watch it all the time. They have it on the background, whatever. Shout out to everybody, for real, that's supporting the show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out all the new people. We got some new subscribers. We're almost at 300.
Shout out to everybody who comments,
hell
and
yeah,
shares and likes and everything.
Yeah, man. I don't got really much else.
No.
Any nope, you already did all your shout outs. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share it with somebody you think would enjoy the rest of the podcast or enjoy this conversation. Like I always say, let us know what car you want to see us in, and if you got a nice car you want to show off, let us know. We'll get you on here from what is it, Honda to a Lamborghini to a Toyota to a Rolls Royce. We'll do all of them, man.
I want to do a monster truck or something.
I would love to do a monster truck, man. Do they still do that? Like
an RV.
Do they still
Monster
do?
Jam?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
they do.
Why people wear that shit?
I'm surprised they do it.
Is
Soul
NASCAR
Circus
still going?
Universal Circus, they still do that.
I hope so. I don't like the circus, but I hope it is. I'm not a fan of elephant abuse.
I feel true. I don't know. I just like those type of events. I feel like it gets people out of the house. It gets them doing some stuff. It's just
Summertime coming up, it'll be a lot more prevalent. I'm a big fan of monster trucks. Always have been. They're pretty cool. Big fan of Grave Digger. Do you have a preferred monster truck you like? The favorite?
Nah.
Grave Digger's probably the best.
Yeah.
Idiot. And if NASCAR's still going, monster trucks is still going too. And motocross. Remember, motocross is big for a little bit. Wait for that.
I don't know.
Shout out dirt bikes. It's summertime, dirt bikes coming back out. I'm happy. Springtime, sorry.
Tip of the week. Believe the patterns when shown in different spaces.
Break it down for me.
Believe the patterns when they're shown in different spaces.
Okay.
I want the people to interpret it, man.
True.
How do you interpret it?
I don't feel like doing it right now.
All right, cool. I don't want because I wrote it. I don't want people to be. I don't want to explain. I want people to hear what people think. Man.
Understand.
Yeah, man. Anything else?
No. I'm done.
All right, man. You're in the What with Flex.
And Quell.
Catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Wake up, see some others in bed. Think I'm feeling great today. Wake up, see some others in bed.
Ah, the light.